Goldilocks had the luxury of trying several options until she found what was just right. And unless you have a mountain of cash and a lot of time, you're probably not going to use the Goldilocks approach to finding the right house. On a side note, if you do have a lot of time and money, get my phone number. We should talk. Finding the right size house can be simplified and sped up a bit if you use the steps that I'm about to outline. But before that, an introduction. Step 1. Take some time and assess your lifestyle needs. Consider your current lifestyle and how you use your living space. Do you entertain frequently? Do you work from home and need a dedicated office space? Do you have hobbies and interests that, need specific areas, such as a home gym or workshop? Think about your future needs. If you're planning to add to your household, maybe you have an aging family member coming in, anticipating these future changes can ensure your home meets your needs in the long term. Step 2. Identify key spaces. Make a list of essential spaces you require, such as bedrooms, bathrooms, kitchens, living room, dining, home office, storage areas, and any additional rooms or features that are important to you. That is to say, do you want a large laundry room? Do you need a big garage? I can't answer these questions for you. That's only something you can do. But determining the ideal size for each space based on your preferences and functional requirements, that's going to help a lot in the long run. For example, you might want a large bedroom for comfort or a spacious kitchen for cooking and entertaining. Step 3, consider room size and layout. Think about and visualize the layout of your ideal home and how each room connects and flows together. Consider factors like the number of people using a space simultaneously and specific furniture or equipment you plan to include. Think about room proportions and how they will impact comfort and functionality. While large rooms can offer flexibility and comfort, overly large rooms can feel cavernous and inefficient. You're going to really want to spend some time thinking about the size of those rooms and the layout because, a well laid out smaller house might flow and function a lot better than a big open space for you. Step 4. Keep in mind flexibility in multi-use spaces. In some houses, you might be able to create some flexible spaces that can serve multiple purposes to maximize functionality and adaptability. For example, a guest bedroom with a Murphy bed or a pull-out couch. Side note, invest in the Murphy bed for your guests. Get something nice. Can double as a home office or hobby room when you don't have guests. Step 5. Keep your budget in mind when determining the square footage you need. Larger homes generally come with higher construction costs as well as increased maintenance, utilities, and property taxes. Prioritize your space requirements based on what's essential to you and where you're willing to allocate your budget. And here's a little bonus step that I wasn't going to throw in, but I decided to. If you have the time and resources, and maybe it's a scenario where you're building from the ground up or completely remodeling a place, get an expert. Work with architects and designers who can provide you some valuable insight, expertise, and ideas to determine the appropriate square footage based on your needs, budget, and local market trends. Well, Goldilocks may have had the luxury of trial and error in finding the perfect fit. Most of us, again, don't have the time or resources for such an approach when it comes to choosing the right size house. However, by following the outlined steps, the process can be simplified and expedited. Assessing your lifestyle needs, identifying key spaces, considering room styles and layouts and sizes, prioritizing flexibility, and being realistic about your budget constraints are essential steps in finding a home that suits your requirements. Moreover, seeking that expert advice, if you're building from the ground up, that can help considerably. By following these steps, you can navigate the process of finding the ideal home size with confidence and hopefully clarity. If you found this video to have some value, please help out by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Looking at the calendar, I guess next week I'll probably do another one of these. So make sure to tune in. And until then, be kind to one another.